more and more and more products are coming out with faces that look like ours, which is an amazing thing, because even growing up in this industry, I've been in this industry for over 35 years. It hasn't been like this ever.
I just think that it's amazing to have a project with so many Filipino American cast members, and it's just like an amazing experience to be able to see people that look like me on screen. And so I really wanted to be a part of that.
Definitely blessed that we had someone who believes in the film, and he's just continually moving it forward at a pace that makes sense.
Reno, Jules, and Dion, hello and welcome to So Jannelle. Thank you so much for making time for us.
Oh,
Hello,
thank
Jannelle.
you.
Hello,
Yes,
everybody.
hi.
This segment is about And One, written by Reno Ursal. Tell us about And One.
It's a film that I've had cooking and writing, burning the midnight oil, raising 3 kids in Northern California. It's loosely based on my experience as a basketball coach and a coach of my daughter in the game. And it revolves around a girl named Mia Manalo who returns to basketball. Her return to basketball forces everyone to revisit traumatic events that she blames on the game she used to love.
I love that already, just the plot, especially when where basketball is concerned, you know that the Filipinos are going to watch that. What I like about this as well is it seems to be a bit more spiritual, right? Talking about like a higher being, which is, to me, it's grounding, because you don't see much of that in like commercial films.
Yeah, it's a faith-based coming-of-age dramatic feature film with musical elements. So through the medium of song and music, we're telling a story about a girl who is coming back to a game that she loves and dealing with some of the traumatic events that pushed her away from the game.
Right. Jules and Dion, what made you accept this project?
I just think that it's amazing to have a project with so many Filipino American cast members and directors, the director, obviously, and the cast and crew. It's just like an amazing experience to be able to see people that look like me on screen. And so I really wanted to be a part of that, just for the representation and because the story is so relatable for so many Filipinos. I used to play basketball too, so it's it was definitely a fun way to show off that side of me. And in the film, I play Mia's ate, so I'm actually an ate in real life as well. So it just had a lot of similarities, a lot of ways to relate, a lot of ways to connect, and the story is very touching. So I was just honored to be a part of it.
Listen to your ate.
You're a Manalo.
And are you going to be singing in the film as well, singing some tracks?
I am. I'm in one of the songs, so they'll have to stay tuned for that. But it's a duet with my little sister in the film.
Oh, how sweet. Dion, your role in the movie and what made you accept the project?
First of all, Jules is a baller.
He's a
We
hooper.
played a couple of
He is
celebrity
a hooper.
basketball games together. She might have outscored me. I don't know. So she's really good. However, okay,
Yeah.
but the film. Yeah, I got involved with the film. Well, first of all, I had a meeting with Reno, and he was like, he really wanted me to be a part of the film because he said he's been a fan of my work for a long time, but he's never seen me play a role like this. And I'm a father of 2 daughters, 2 teenage daughters, and a coach. And like I'm the youngest brother of 4, and so I'm always like, and a sister, but I'm an older brother for a sister. But no one looks at me with authority ever. And so I'm just glad that Reno saw that in me, that I could do that. And so we talked about the character and everything. And I didn't want to be too hard, like too hard on my girls and everything. It's beautiful to be on set with a lot of Filipinos in the lead characters. I mean, that's what I've been striving for in my career for a long time. And like to help out a new filmmaker, not help out, but work with a new filmmaker and like help guide wherever I could on set and everything. It was great. Because I mean, what are we doing this for other than, Like we want to bring representation to our community. And I feel like writing and directing and having those people, the new generation come up, you know, you have to inspire them somehow. And like you did it, you know. I mean, I'm so proud of Reno for just going through it, because this is your first production. And like usually people start with a short, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna or do a music video or something. He's like, yeah, I'm doing a whole feature, and I'm doing a musical, and I'm having effects, and I'm doing basketball. And you have to shoot basketball like it's an action sequence too. It's not just like set up the camera and play ball, you know what I mean? So it was a big endeavor. For the audition, I actually sang, and I was kind of nervous. And then I got the role, and I was like, oh, I don't sing? What the heck, man? I was working on my chops.
So even though he asked you personally to be part of the movie, you had to audition.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. I mean, I'm no big star. You still got to audition for everything, you know, most of the time.
You got to play with heart.
Because we're actors, I always feel like getting an audition, especially something with meat on it,
Right.
then I get to act. You know what I mean? I finally get to just work on my craft, because I'm not studying in the class anymore, and I'm just usually either working or whatever. So it's like the audition is part of the process of being an actor too. And then you get to come up with a character and really work on something, you know, and I cherish those.
So my question to Reno is, why did you not invite me to audition? No, but seriously, what pushed you to do this? Like Dion said, you know, it's a big endeavor, and you really took the leap.
I decided that, you know, in my writing, because I do have, you know, a novel out in the marketplace, and I had a screenplay that got optioned a decade ago, never saw the light of day. So you know, that's the story that you hear a lot in Hollywood. And this one, it went through the screenwriting contest world, and it got some love there, and it got some recognition there. That's why we're here, because it got some recognition through the writing world. From there, the casting director wanted to cast it through a company called Single Cube in New York. And I saw over 2,000 audition tapes for all these roles. That was my summer of 2021. So, right. And when we got the funding to move forward on getting this shot, then it just it was a snowball effect. So definitely blessed that we had someone who believes in the film. His name is Albert Chan, who's in New York, and he's just continually moving it forward at a pace that makes sense, where we ask questions of each other. We continually ask questions. So through the casting process, we were asking questions to each other all the time. Why this person? Why this person? If this person signs on, then who do we? So we had all of these sheets of different families put together in case one said yes and one said no, or whatever the case may be. I learned a lot from that process. So, and going back to Dion, like, he was actually a late submission. And I said, he's the guy. So I'm glad everyone agreed on it.
Aw.
When I heard it was a Filipino piece, I was like, listen, I gotta at least have a shot at this, you know, let's do it. I didn't know if I could play the father of 2 teenage daughters, but yeah, no, thank you for the opportunity. And like, it was great to dive into this character. And we haven't even shot my heavy scenes yet.
And that's coming in 2022.
Can I
We're in
go there and
2022.
observe? Can I go and observe live while you do it?
Absolutely, you're getting a personal invite.
Yeah, but you know, I was gonna ask Dion, when you were talking about the all Filipino cast, this kind of reminds me of the debut. This brings me back also to, you know, brings me to the Fab Filipino Brothers and all that, right? It's all Filipino, and I love that all Filipinos coming together, helping each other, supporting each other. Where will this rank though? As you know, with the debut, with all Film experience subjects, or in colleges, they show that film history, film experience. Where do you think will this be?
Well, I think as Filipino Americans, we're at the highest profile that we've been ever in this industry. You know, I was just watching Spider-Man, there's the whole Filipino and the Lola over there, you know. It's great. I mean, I was just watching the cleaning lady. So more and more and more products are coming out with faces that look like ours, which is an amazing thing, because even growing up in this industry, I've been in this industry for over 35 years. It hasn't been like this ever, you know? So it's exciting. And like new projects like And One, I mean, I hope they just keep spurting up everywhere, because we have stories to tell, and we've been in America a long time, and we helped build America. So like, you can't overlook us, you know what I mean? And this is, I mean, basketball, like you said before, is a big part of Filipino culture. I mean, we're probably really short. We're all short, but we love the NBA in the Philippines. And it's like, we're barely ever gonna get there. But you know what? We love it. And so, you know, even when we did Fabulous Filipino Brothers, the company in the Philippines was like, can you put some basketball in there? And we're like, well, this one's written, but the next one, yes, for sure. So I hope that this one does well and people get to see it and like inspires more filmmakers. Hell, and more basketball stars too, you know, to ball out. You know, I mean, we just got to keep going, because the debut was, we released that in like 2001. We're already in 2022, you know, and then with our film coming out, this one, Joe Coy's coming out, you know, we have a lot of stuff like on the brink of like, hopefully we could explode like remember when the Latin invasion exploded like in the early 2000s and the Puerto Ricans got to shine a lot? I feel like it's our time for that, you know what I mean? And Jules is, you know, she's gonna be killing it with the music as well. So it's like, you could be our Jennifer Lopez, you know what I mean?
That would be amazing. Honestly, yeah, I agree with everything you said. It's just, I feel like it definitely is our time. And it's especially with like the whole landscape of auditioning now, I slowly am seeing more and more roles that are actually written for Filipinos, which is something that stood out to me for this project, especially because normally I'm auditioning for roles that are a certain type of Asian or a Latina, and I'm supposed to fit into either of those, and I'm not either of those. So just to see a project that's actually specifically for Filipinos is just really amazing.
Reno, you seem to have the right formula. There's basketball and there's music. As you know, Filipinos love music as well, right? So with that said, what are you most excited about? What should the viewers watch out for? And when will this be available? You've got us all excited now.
I think my favorite scene is definitely the song that I sing with Mia. And it's just very touching. And I think Reno did an amazing job at just envisioning the whole, you'll see, but there are a lot of elements to it. And
You can say the song title. It's all right. It's all right.
okay. It's called Relentless. And I just love the message of it. And it's the most touching part of the film that I was in. So I think that's definitely my favorite.
Your enthusiasm has convinced me. So now I really want to see this. When is this going to be available? Dion, your favorite part? But you haven't filmed your heavy.
I haven't filmed my heavy stuff, but my favorite part of the movie or the shooting, because I can give you both. Of the movie,
okay, both. Yeah, both. Why not?
Well, well, I shot. I don't know if I could give this stuff away, Reno.
Yeah, I know. That was what I was thinking.
I'm coaching.
Huh? I trust you. You're not going to.
Okay. I'm coaching my daughter's basketball game, and something happens in it, and that was to me, and it was a really fun day of shooting. And I had, you know, it was dramatic, but I also have to keep it light too. So I had a close up on my face and like started like crossing my eyes and everything just to keep the set lively and fun. But also Reno owes me $1 million. We had a shoot off from the top of the key, and he owes me $1 million. He'll deny it.
I thought I won that game of pig. I took that away. Didn't I win that game of horse? Pig?
I don't know. I can't remember that part. I checked out after I beat you for $1 million.
Because my fadeaway, that was the last shot that you can replicate, right? The fadeaway.
Right. You know, it was his set, so I couldn't learn.
Wait, I'm gonna need to see that.
I mean, just getting to work with these younger actors, you know, I don't even feel like I'm that old of a person. You know what I mean? But then once you're on set, and then you help people out, and just like I just know my way around the set and how a set runs, and so I try to help give my knowledge to everybody, and but then also just have fun, like, because if we're not having fun, why are we doing it?
Yeah.
So.
I also just want to add, like, this set was definitely, it's my first feature, but it also normally in, I think, TV and film stuff, the cast, I don't know if they're as close as per se, like a musical or something where you're actually together like every single night. But for this cast specifically, like, they are like a family. We have a group text thread for all the girls, like a group text thread for all the siblings, all the families. Like, it's so cute, and it's been a bonding experience, and it's kind of cool actually having family both on screen and off screen.
So how many times did you guys eat pancit and adobo?
You ordered it for lunch.
All right, Reno, when can we catch this?
Yeah, there's still a few milestones to hit, and everything in film, there's some sort of, like what's out there kind of feel to it. The earliest we would release something would be 2023. And that would be the earliest. So
right.
We have 2022 to finish the rest of it, and then 2023 would be when we would release it to the public.
So you'll be back when you're ready to actually invite people, right?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
How exciting. Good luck. And yes, please stay in touch, because I am serious. I want to go catch you guys while you're filming. But for now, while we wait for this, Dion, go ahead. Where can we catch you? Anything you want to promote?
Okay, so I'm going on tour with my movie with my brothers, my family. Not even my brothers, it's a whole family, but it's called the Fabulous Filipino Brothers. We start our West Coast tour on Friday, January 7th in the Bay Area, and then we go all the way up to Seattle, and then we'll go to Vegas and then down. But really though, you could actually start downloading the film on January 8th, and then you can get your pre-sale, and then we actually release on February 8th. So.
That's our birthday.
That's your birthday?
Yeah.
Aquarius.
Yay!
Happy birthday, Jules and Dion. I am serious as well. We're gonna invite you guys to come on the show and talk about the Fabulous Filipino Brothers.
Absolutely.
And I hope you say yes. And I hope you
Absolutely.
make because I know you guys are so busy.
But with Zoom, we could do it anywhere.
Make sure you catch them, and it's good that you're doing the pre-sale, Dion, because I know a lot of people are waiting for that as well. So
yeah.
Thank you for making that announcement to our viewers, and we'll have you back for sure. And Jules, I know you're very busy as well.
Well, I'm just busy with everything, but I don't have a specific project to promote, but you guys can check out my music on iTunes, Spotify, everything, and just keep an eye out for the film, and maybe follow me on Instagram.
Thank you guys, and God bless you on your journey. This isn't going to be the last. We'll see you again next time.
Yay.
Thank you, Jannelle.
Thanks for having us, Jannelle.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It is very busy season as everyone starts to hustle at the start of the year, and so we remind everyone that a good day starts with a good breakfast. And so there's a deal for every morning at McDonald's, and breakfast that will have them jumping out of bed. Now you can get 2 sausage McGriddles or 2 chicken McGriddles for just $3.50. Or you can also mix and match. Savor the sausage McGriddles with its sweet maple taste of the griddle cakes. That's my sister's favorite. Or take a big bite of the chicken McGriddles with its delightfully crispy chicken fillet. That's my favorite. And in this way, we can have one of each, right? Because this 2 for $3.50 deal will be the fastest and yummiest way to start your day. Prices and participation may vary, just reminding everyone, cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal, single item at regular price. So head on now to McDonald's Southern California locations to take advantage of this deal. We will be back with more. Don't go